In this video, we are going to see how we can organize our document in more professional way by aligning the paragraphs. So by default, the paragraphs are in the left alignment because the English writing style starts from the left. So as you can see, the left alignment simply means that all the text on the left is in the same line, while on the right, it will be not aligned. So if you want to change the alignment, I'll just select that. And by default on the home tab, you can see the paragraph section, and here it is set to left aligned. You can also use the short key which says Control L. And if I want to change this alignment to, let's say, center, now you can see all of this paragraph is aligned as a center. And not only this paragraph, you can select multiple paragraphs as well if you want to change the same alignment here. Similarly, if we can change it to right aligned, that means all the sentences or all the lines on the right is aligned, while on the left it's not. And if you want to give more professional look, sometimes it is required that you justify it from both sides. That means both of the sides will have equal distance in the document, and it will be aligned in the same sequence like this. As you can see here, that it's aligned from the left and from the right as well. Now, let's say I want to format my paragraph further. Let's say I want to draw a box around it. So if you want to draw a box, you can just simply select this, and in the home tab under the paragraphs option, remember this whole section is about the paragraph. So you can either turn it into bullet points, or you can change the indentation, you can change the line sequence, the sorting, and this one is the border. So if you want to apply a box around it, what you can do is just go to the border and select outside borders. Now what further I want is I want to color this box in a certain color. Now if I select the text highlighter, what it will do is it will only highlight text and not the complete box. As you can see, it left the area here and after here when the text ends as well. So I don't want that. I'll just select the text again, and rather we will use the formatting that we have in the paragraph section, that is called the theme colors. And here we can choose our color, whatever we want. Let's say this one. Now you can see there is no extra spaces whatsoever even after the text has ended. Similarly, if I want to cancel this, let's say I don't want the whole box around it, rather I want the top line and the bottom line only. So if I choose the top border, you can see that it just disappeared the border from the top and not applied the border. Even if I click on top border again, it has reapplied the border here, but it hasn't removed it from all the other parts. So if you want to reset it all together, what you can do is just select this and select no borders first and then reapply your borders. For example, I want it to appear on the bottom of the border so that each paragraph can separate itself when we see this line. Similarly, if you want to apply it on the top as well, make sure your cursor is within this paragraph, and then you can just select that paragraph and then apply to the top border. So this is how you can reformat your paragraphs. Similarly here, let's say I want to quickly format this paragraph as well in the same shading. What I can do is just simply select this color if I want to continue with this color, because this is already selected, and then I can just apply the top border and the bottom border right away. Now, if you want some further customizations and you want some fancy borders, what you can do is just select the whole paragraph, and then you can go to this borders and shadings where you can make this further customizations here. Let's say that you want the 3D border to be applied, as you've seen in some of the resumes as well. So you can see and select all the styles. If you want the dotted style, the 3D style, and some other ones like this one. Let's say I want to use this one, and I don't want to select it across the whole paragraph, rather I want just on the top and just on the bottom. So what you can see here in the preview, it's applied on all sides. So if you want to cancel one side, just select that or click it once and it will be cancelled from there. And now we have only to the top and bottom. Let's apply this and let's preview. So this is how it looks. This is how you can make all the customizations according to your need. Similar thing, if I want to apply the borders to this heading as well, just apply the borders right here. So you can select all the borders like this. Now sometimes what happens is when we select the, let's say, all borders here, outside border, and when we immediately right below that heading, if we select this paragraph and we want to give the border separately, what it will do is it will just take the heading within this border. like this. So in that case, what you can do is just give the extra space before you apply the border on the next paragraph, just like this. Let's say I want this extra space here, and now what I want to do is just select this and apply the border, and now it should work fine.